Right, so it's now, what day are we on?
I know we're on Isle of Man time, every day's the same.
Tuesday. We didn't get out last night, obviously, because the weather was horrendous, carried on raining. But it looks, I don't know if you can see out that blind. Looks nice today. Neil's feeling very optimistic, as is Graham.
Yeah.
What we're saying, what's the weather forecast for this evening?
This evening's alright.
Yeah?
40% chance of rain this afternoon.
What?
Just a light shower.
What time?
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Alright, so the chances are good.
Yeah.
Neil is really positive, he's just not showing it right now. He was talking about it a minute ago. But Graham's here to cheer him up, thankfully.
Yeah.
If anybody there...
I just want to steal some of Neil's fans off.
Yeah, well, we've been asked quite often what is Graham's job and stuff, and it's just to keep Neil's spirits high.
Yeah.
That's the #1 job.
Stop him whistling.
Oh yeah, we've had loads of comments about Neil whistling on the last video. So we're gonna put another camera on him just to see if that was a one-hit wonder. He was playing up for the camera. You don't even remember what you were doing, Neil, do you?
He must have been happy if he was whistling.
Yeah, he's always happy. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get out tonight and get some more laps, especially on the 45, because we've had not even half a lap yet. But the problem is fixed, and the fix looks really good. So if the weather plays ball, we'll get out tonight. Right, we're down in the pits now. It's 4:30. The weather's looking more and more promising. I'm going to give you a look outside. The camera's going to change colour here. Oh, but give it a second to focus. Yeah, so it's looking more and more promising that there's going to be no rain tonight, which is bloody good. Hiya, mate. Yeah, 2 seconds. So yeah, we're going to get out. So we're going to get out on the big bike first, which we didn't get any laps on. So we're going to try and get 2 laps on that. And then after that, we're going to get 2 laps on the 250. So I'm absolutely peaked. I'm going to go up now and fit a camera on the bike. I'll bring you guys up for a look to see what Park Ferme and stuff's like. And yeah, get ready to go out then. Right, the biggest difference here is, so normally this would be all tents at the TT, and we'd all have our own tent like allocated. But when we come for the Manx, it's easy enough to find my bike because I've asked the guys where the bike was. But sometimes when this is all rammed with people and bikes and everything, oh my god, it's like nearly impossible to find your bike. So you go through up there, that's the scrutineering queue over there. You go through that scrutineering bay, right round into here. But yeah, I'm going to put this little camera. Now I've put a little microphone on it, into the camera, and I'm going to clip it up underneath the seat up in here so it's nice and safe. See what view that gives us, and then maybe later on in the week I'm going to put another one on the headstock bracket there, maybe for the race or something like that there. Yeah, you can probably see the weather in the background. It's really nice, it's just really windy, so hopefully the wind doesn't stop us from setting off, but fingers crossed. So that's us mounted on, real locked on bracket, and locks into the clip system and everything, so been pulling on it and it's not coming off. Safe as houses. I'd literally done all my stretching, warmed up. Honest to God, I'd literally unzipped my leathers and lifted them off the hanger, and Gary Thompson come on the tannoy. Sorry guys, tonight's session's cancelled. So yeah, this is not good because this was probably the best day's weather for the next 2, so it's not looking good for the next 2 days. And considering we've come here to just try and get laps, obviously our result would be great, but to be honest, we've come here to do laps on the bikes, so yeah, it's not good. You can look out there now and see how grey it is. Yeah, so there's been, oh, I'll let the camera change. There's been numerous showers across the island, so yeah, too much to be fit to let them go. So really frustrating. Obviously then we've made some more changes to the bikes and stuff, and we can't try that either. But yeah, the big thing for me is just doing laps, and that's not happening. So frustrated, but we go again. So I don't know what the plan is now going forward and stuff, but as soon as I know or whatever, I'll check in with you guys and make a plan. But I need to remember to go take that little camera off the bike because it's on the back of the RC45. Right, it's now Thursday, so we missed completely yesterday because of the weather. It was absolutely lashing down, really windy and everything. It rained right through the night last night, so the ground is still a little bit damp, or it was this morning. It's now 20 past 11, so I'm just about to head up to the track. It looks like, so they've changed the schedule, so we're getting a daytime session now as well as this evening session, but it looks like it's going to rain again this evening, so fingers crossed we're going to get the session this afternoon. He switched the program up as well, because it was supposed to be big bikes first, which would have meant the RC45, but that's not happening. We're going to go out in the 250 first, so that makes no difference to me. I just need to do laps. So we're going to rip up to the track now, see what's happening. There's going to be another announcement at 11:30, so it's like really quickly. Not really quickly. It's going to happen soon, another announcement, but it looks like it's going to go. It's quite nice outside. I'll actually bring this out and see. Oh, that takes the camera a little second. But yeah, there is some cloud cover and stuff, but it seems bright for the best part. So we're going to go up now. Same thing again, get some cameras mounted up and get ready to go again. Let's hope we get a little bit further than taking our leathers off the hanger, because honestly, I'm getting a bit bored at this stage. Didn't do a lot yesterday, went swimming, did some mooching about with the guys, went for an ice cream in the rain. Yeah, not a lot. Didn't bring the camera because you guys are here to see race stuff and not me getting bored. So we're going to go up to the track, see what the boys are up to and what the plan is. What we're saying the chances are?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For both sessions, or?
Yeah. Perfect, isn't it? Perfect. Nigh on perfect racing conditions.
That's the ground. What are you saying, Neil? You're normally full of positivity.
Bit damp but perfect.
Bit moist but perfect. Both sessions as well?
First session is going to be a bit moist in places, I think.
Yeah?
I've already said that.
Neil, there's a few people, I put that picture on the other day of you thinking about food, but a lot of the fans were saying you were actually dreaming about Hondas.
Thinking about food? Which one was that?
When you were looking at the bike. A lot of the fans thought I was actually dreaming about dinner.
Right. So,
Right, out from the bodywork off.
Transponder's flat and fat.
Transponder's what?
Flat.
Flat as a Ford. Oh, so you have to take the bodywork off to charge it.
That's right. No, the belly button's got to be off.
So you've had 2 days to charge it, and you've
busy. Chip shop though.
chip shot.
We might get more time this afternoon when it's saturated.
No, you just said that we were getting both sessions.
No, I never said both. Roger did. I reckon we might get the this afternoon one, but not today.
Right.
But could be wrong.
There's some close up for you, anoraks. Yeah. Neil watches these vlogs back just to see himself, see how he's looking. You want to do a little whistle just for old time's sake? Right, I don't want to jinx the job, but looks like we're going. Which makes me rather bloody happy. Oh, turn up.
We're now in the process of locking down the TT course, but I just need to make you aware of something. Although, obviously you're all aware of the bad weather we've had over the last few days, and obviously in particular last night, the DIY bit's been out sweeping the course, but bear in mind, due to the lack of practice and qualifying, and of course last night's storm, the course is green in some areas. Particular attention is obviously to be paid to centre lines, but we do have some damp patches in the following locations, which we will also...
Just talking about damp patches now, if you can't hear this.
But for information, they are Greaver Castle, Bank, Blackburn, Glen Helen exit, obviously the obvious one is Glen Helen exit, Sarah's Cottage, the 11th milestone, Kerrymore to the 27th, and obviously Nook and Cumberland Bridge. But these are drying.
Right, so he's just said a load of places that I don't really know the name of, so I'm going to go pretty steady for the first lap, have a real good look, and then see how we get on after that. But yeah, we're going to get warmed up now, get changed, and get some action in. just done 2 laps on the 250. One lap, come in, changed some stuff, it was running a little bit cold, then put some tape on, went back out, made the bike a little bit softer again from changes we made the other night. So we've done 4 laps on that now. Now we're just waiting for the RC45 session to start. We've got another sort of 20 minutes or so we're going to go with that. We'll just come in, got a quick drink, had something to eat. What are you doing? Trying to do an advert.
Oh, sorry.
Right guys, I'm going to jump on here and do a quick advert because when I'm in the middle of a session or I'm at the race weekend, it's hard to start explaining how good this actually is. And I get asked all the time, oh, do you actually use it? I used this long before I become sponsored by these guys or affiliated with these guys, so it is a really good product and there's loads of reasons for that. The biggest thing for me is the easiness of it. It's like, it doesn't need to be kept in the fridge. It's got a long shelf life, which is perfect for traveling. You can chuck it in your rucksack, you go places for days, you don't have to worry about where you store it. But the biggest thing is obviously the nutrients. It's got 26 vitamins and minerals, 34 grams of protein, no added sugar, and I was actually doing some reading, because you can always learn. Sufficient. Yeah, it's got sufficient dietary fibre. That means that it's made out of a fibre with hardly any calories. And I know this is not for losing weight, but it's got no fat, no added sugar. It is good for you. It's a really good meal replacement. It's $2.99 I think to buy it online with my discount below, which makes it even cheaper. What on earth are you going to buy for that price? You can't even buy a sandwich for that price. Meal deal isn't even that price in Tesco's anymore. So yeah, grab yours below and thank me later. Best thing to do though is get the taster pack and then you can pick it. I've seen that there's a new banana and peanut, so I think that's going to be my next taster one. When I say had something to eat, had something to drink and eat. But yeah, so we're going to go out and try and get 2 laps on the 45 now, which will be approximately the first 2 laps. So we're at Thursday and we're still waiting to do our first full lap on the RC45, so wish me luck. Right, so I just got 2 laps on the 45. We're back down in the tent now. I thought you might as well look at these boys as look at my ugly mug. But yeah, bike run faultlessly this time, so that's my first 2 laps on it. Happy enough with the speed and stuff for what we were doing, and the boys are just going to give the bike a look over now. We're going to change the shock and give it a look over because there's a chance of getting back out tonight on this evening's practice. So yeah, they're going to give it a full going through. Blandy's just over there sorting out the 250 as well. I did a plug chop on that on the way in. For any of you that don't know anything, that is, well, not that you don't know anything about it, but I mean about 2-stroke. That is like when you rev the bike out full and then pull the clutch in and switch the ignition off, and they look at the plugs and stuff and tell stuff from that. I have no idea how or what. I'm not even going to try and explain. But they're doing, Blandy's doing that, and these boys are just going through the RC45. So yeah, get ready for this evening session. Hopefully the rain stays off and we get out again. These laps to me are really important. Right, it is Saturday. I thought I forgot the bloody day there because it's been that many days of doing nothing. We got 1 lap in yesterday on the RC45. I didn't have the cameras on and stuff yesterday because there was that much faffing about, and then when it actually decided to go, I forgot to switch it on, so my bad. But today is the first day of the first race. We've got a 250 race planned for this evening. It's now, check my phone because I haven't got my watch on. It's now 20 past 11. So this morning it was supposed to start at 9:30. It rained quite a lot last night, so it's been put back to 11:30. Then they were about to go, and then there was a burst water main somewhere on the island, which is like, you just couldn't begin to even write that. So the 45 broke yesterday. We did a gearbox, so we're having to use the spare bike now instead of changing the motor over and stuff. We're just going to run the spare bike. Transferred some parts over onto that. We've changed handlebars, rear sets, exhaust, calipers. I think that's pretty much it. So that bike's all built up now, ready to go. We're going to try and get a practice lap on that this morning because we obviously haven't rid it, and get that ready for the race. But the 250 is now getting ready for the race this evening. We haven't had another lap on that or anything. We wanted to try and get a lap on that last night, But it rained again, so that didn't happen. So I'm literally just sitting now waiting to get a practice lap on the RC45 at some point midday today, and then the 250 race is due to go this evening. So that is the plan. I'm going to bring these into the garage now and just have a look at what Blandy's doing with the 250 and see what's happening. The other thing was, so there were the mileage on the pistons and everything. If we had done another 2 practice laps, we would have ended up having to change all that, but the mileage is at the point now where it's still more than happy to do the race, so that's saving having to, we already run another set of pistons and stuff in, or Blandy did that on the dyno when he took the bike the other week, but we don't have to do that now, so we're not having to change any pistons or anything. He's just going right through it and checking everything, getting the fuel all ready, stuff like that ready for the race. But obviously at the minute the race is due to go over a 3-lap race with a compulsory pit stop on the first lap, but that might stop if the delay keeps going on and stuff. But the other thing you have to remember is you have to put more fuel in the fuel filler because it's a gravity fed system, so we'll have to mix like 50 litres of 2-stroke, even though we're probably only going to use 7 or 8 litres in the pit stop, because you want the pressure to push the fuel out quicker. So yeah, that's what the guys are talking about. Oh, here's my little friend. Is she allowed on the camera? Yeah? Do you want to say hello? This is who's been giving me sweets all week. You want to say your name? Yeah? Yeah? Say hello. Do you want to say hello to Mummy? Yeah? You're a good girl, aren't you? Should we show them how fancy your hair is? Look at this. Turn around. Let's see. Look at that. Bless. We got any more sweeties? Yeah? Oh, bless. Yeah, so the bike, like I said, Blandy's gone through all that now. The only thing we're changing is keeping the same front tyre, because the tyre's hard to get used. We're going to put a new rear tyre in. And yeah, bike's ready to go. This is the 45 that the gearbox is gone. When I say the gearbox is gone, we had trouble with second gear originally, then it was getting a little bit mechanical going into third, but then fifth gear gone as well, so yeah, it just wasn't worth. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Put the lid on, we don't want to spill any. Yeah, so it obviously wasn't worth the risk. It was jumping out of fifth gear, not all the time, but quite a few, 3 or 4 times on the last lap we rode it. So the guys have worked late last night trying to get that all changed over, and we need to get a lap on that bike at some point today before the race, which is on Monday now, because the weather's too bad on Sunday to do anything. So yeah, current situation, 250's nearly ready and the 45's already up at Park Fermi through scrutineer.
This is Blandy's 20 minutes of knowledge here, you're giving away.
I wanna just get one clip of him working, just in case anyone says he's come the whole way over and done nothing.
That's a good point. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. On for the camera.
For anyone that says he's done nothing this week, we've now got points. We've got points.
We tell you. So sign the cameras out.
This is for the invoice, Blandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. So she's all sitting.
You see there, Roger, it's just starting to. See, it's just starting to drag a little bit. It's not a problem, but that's what happened. It'll drag that little bit over there where it's on the exhaust bridge, and then it'll stick the ring. So it's not closed. You know, if you'd have carried on running it, it'd do it eventually.
Yeah.
So that's
like,
why.
when you say eventually, like how long?
Like, if you'd have done another 2 or 3 laps and it was really hot, and it usually happens when if you're flat out on a short circuit and you plug chop it, obviously it goes from red hot to cold, doesn't it? So sometimes it'll just nip the ring in there. It's alright when you're riding it, but then if you ride it again, then the ring will stick and it'll just detonate its brains out, and front end of piston can go. So so that's why you can't just leave them and ride them and ride them and ride them. So
yeah, we knew that, didn't we, Rog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't bring Blandy for his conversation skills.
Or his good looks.
Yeah, the other four people we asked first couldn't come, so he's here.
Not scraping the barrel already.
Yeah. We're happy though, and so is Hutchie, to be fair, isn't he?
well, he might not be
number one son.
Well, you've definitely won the competition for the most spares lent out at the Manx Grand Prix, I think.
The good news is, Hutchie has agreed to cover all of his wages for this week.
2/3. That's going on the invoice as well.
There's method to the madness for the Hutchie.
Right, it's now 12:25, so I don't know if I've already said there was a burst water main, they were trying to sort that out. They're saying the roads are going to close at 12:30 and then we're going to get one lap of practice, which I need on the 45 just to check the bike so we're not going straight into a race. Fingers crossed we see what happens and we actually get out for a lap on that just to check it, and then the 250 race is this evening at 6 o'clock, but there's weather due to come in at that time as well, so let's just see how we go. It's hard to stay positive in these times. It's like the chances of the best day of the week so far, and there's a bloody burst water main on the track. So yeah, let's see. Looks like we're actually, holy shit, I'm hat on. Looks like we're actually going. So I'm just in the middle of warming up and stretching, and I wanted to tell you guys in case I forgot to say I was going out before I'm going out. So yeah, we're actually going to go for a 1 o'clock start, I think it is. So we're going to get one lap of practice now on the 45. This bike I've never rode before, so it's a completely new bike. So we're going to see how that goes, and then 250 races tonight. So I'll give you a catch up on the 45 once I get back in. And I'm going to chuck the camera in, so I'll give you a little clip of that right now. Right, we're back in, got one lap on the 45, honestly, so all these old bikes are a little bit different. The head angle was a little bit steeper on that one, and the second I got down Bray Hill I was like, oh god, it's a bit nervous. That and the quick shifter hadn't been reprogrammed, so I had to do the whole lap with no quick shifter, so that upsets the bike a little bit as well. Other than that, the motor ran fine, gearbox ran fine. We're going to change the front disc back to the same disc that we're on it. And yeah, I think that's it. I wouldn't say it's ready to race, but we're ready to do some more laps, and if we have to race, we're going to race, and yeah, just enjoy riding around. So, successful session. We're going now, we've got a few hours off now till the 250 race this evening, so don't really know what I'm going to do. I might get something to eat, or I might just have away food. Yeah, I'm probably going to have away food. Do you know what, like when these delays and stuff have been going on, they've been like so much easier because you're in a rush and then you're like, oh, I have to sit around, you don't want to eat because you might have to eat. So I've boshed a lot of them in this week and I feel a bit better for it, so I'm probably going to get one of them. Current situation is the race had started, the race got red flagged, the race was about to be restarted, it started to rain. We're now waiting for the race to be restarted for a 2-lap race. All that has basically meant that the 250 race that I'm in at the end of the day has now been cancelled. They're still possibly going to run, no, they're not actually going to run the 500 classic race either. They're only going to run the Manx junior race that was intended to be on in the first place. So now it looks like there's going to be 5 races on the Monday. So we're just trying to figure out where or what time them races are going to be at, because obviously we're in 2 of them. And to start off with, the 45, which is the big bike, was going to be the last one of them races. So yeah, we're just trying to find out what's happening, but I'm no more riding today obviously because I was going to be out in that race and it's not. So it looks like the weather's really bad tomorrow, which is Sunday, so the next time we're going to be on the bike is Monday with 2 races. How many laps that's going to be, I don't know, in each or whatever, or pit stops. So once I know, I'm going to check back in and tell you. But the guys now are currently splitting taking the 45 apart because we run that bike again and the bike was nervous, and the head angle, it turns out the frame on this one is slightly more aggressive than the other one, so they're putting the engine out of this good the good engine into the original frame that was raid. So the guys are just doing that now. So I'm going to chuck a few clips of that in, and then I'll be back to tell you what's happening or what we're doing on Monday. I'll say that to them.
No.
Is it scrap?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try and explain. This is the frame that we've just been out on, and that's the one with the engine or the gearbox damage, the original one. So we're now putting the engine out of this bike, which is over there, into that chassis, and then we're going to run that again. So the boys are absolutely grafting the bit out, to be fair. So I even went and bought them an ice cream. Yeah. Roger's just tidying up, I think.
Yeah, it's all bled up nice now.
Hold on, we need.
This does not, does it?
Roger fell over.
This does not.
You don't get hands like that from the laptop, Rog.
That's right.
Huh? On another note, the 250 looks mint. Blandy's finished.
Andy's finished. Not
Now
one.
we're going to clean it. We're going to clean it.
Oh, you just can't slag him off when he's not here to stick up for himself.
Flag him off when he's here.
He's what?
Flag him off when he's here. We don't waste. Don't worry about that.
Beautiful. I know the seat unit's not meant to be like that. It's going to go on. This is the reason why today was cancelled. Well, sitting around, it's been absolutely pissing down all morning. It's Sunday now, by the way. The guys have swapped the engine over, or swapped the chassis over, whichever way you want to say that. This is the first fire up, they're running it up, and then getting everything ready for tomorrow. So the schedule's gone out now. There's 6 races, which I don't think has ever been done before. We're out on the 2nd and 3rd race, which is, it's unideal that they're back to back, but the good thing is that they're early on in the day, so the chances of getting out is better. So that's it from Sunday. I'll see you again tomorrow. Right, so I forgot my big camera, but I'm on the little Insta camera. Does anybody want to explain what the situation is to the viewers? It's now Monday.
Trying to ascertain whether Grumpy can get out of the paddock in the truck without damaging.
Oh, I mean about the day, the weather. What's
right.
So what time is it now? It's 10 past 10, 20 past 10.
20 past 10.
We were supposed to start racing at what time?
I don't know about that many schedule changes.
What time were we supposed to start? 9:30?
Early. The roads are going to close.
Roads are going to yeah, 10:15. We should have, first race should have been on now.
Right, so that should have been happening, and it's rained again this morning, so, well, quite a lot. So now it's saying the roads are going to close at 12:30. First race is 10 past 1.
Yeah.
We've gone from being the 2nd and 3rd race to being the 3rd and 4th race.
Yeah. All races.
And there's one race has been cancelled, so at this stage absolutely anything could happen. Or nothing could happen.
No pit stops.
No pit stops.
No opportunity to spray you with fuel, which is tremendously disappointing.
So the chances of Neil or Graham making a mistake has gone down. That's positive. Took a finger.
Just get packed up.
Oh, Neil, what? Neil, for any of you viewers worrying that Neil was been looking happy on these vlogs, he's back. He's back to his normal self.
Grumpy 1 and Grumpy 2 in the film.
So that's the current situation. Once we know more,
I'm very positive.
We'll inform you. Right, I've waited around all day now. It's now 4:45. The race is due to start at 10 past 5, the 250 race. And then straight after that it's going to be the Classic Superbike race. So the boat's at 8 o'clock tonight. So the organisers are like trying to hold the boat a little bit just so we can make it on time and stuff. So we're really tight for time. So yeah, hopefully these just get away because the mist started to come in a little bit more. It's been such a frustrating day waiting for this to happen. So this is one part of the TT that I do not miss, but unfortunately this is just what happens with the weather and stuff. So I'm just warming up now, or finishing warming up, and getting ready to go. So I'll see you guys after the race. Shit, sorry, also it's been cut to a 1 lap race. The 350-500 race was a 1 lap as well, so it was due to be 2, and they've just gone on the tannoy there now to say it's going to be reduced to 1. So yeah, we just have to see how we go. The old girl.
Well done. Well done.
Hey. Well done.
Cheers, well done, Lee.
Thanks, mate. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Lee, talk us through your race there.
Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about when it's only one lap, but yeah, the conditions are coming in quite a lot over the mountain. Didn't know if it was the old age and the eyesight was going a little bit, but yeah, quite misty up there. Yeah, the little bike on the green like I said earlier. I ran all the way, I've been out of breath.
Well done, boys. Well done. Right, does that feel alright? Yeah. Can we just pull the bike in on an angle? Yeah,
that's what it is. It was revving out sometimes, and then the other time it would take a little tad range. Take a little bog. That's not bad, eh? Second quick. Me too.
That's the speed trap.
Yeah. Even Roger's smiling.
You can tell I built that bike.
Oh, yeah. Hey Blandy, if you're watching this, I wish you were here. Right, slightly out of breath. What has happened since I went out in the 45 race? I got as far as Kurt Michael. The bike started to tighten up. I thought I'll try and ride it a little bit. There was no chance of that happening. I met an absolute awesome dude in a Sprinter who put me in the back. 2 other guys give us a lift in because we no ramp, obviously. The guy used the van for cutting firewood or something, so I had to sit in the van the whole way back. From there, I get travel sick. Not many people know this, so by the time I got back to the pits, I was as white as a sheet. Sorry for the language. Slightly frustrated, but we were rushing like mad because we're on the 8:15 boat and it's now 7:45 and we're still in the pits, so we are literally rushing to get to the house. No, to get to the boat to try and make it on time. So thanks again for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you all soon.